Hi everyone, and welcome to Mellow Flow of today. Let's prepare with you all the pillows you like. So this is my favorite pillows. The cork blocks and the styrofoam blocks, so in case you prefer to use some other blocks, you can always have them nearby, and a strap. If you feel cold, you can always have a blanket nearby, so you can cover yourself when you hold the pose for quite a long time. So today let's start in Bandha Konasana pose, which means your feet will be touching each other and your knees opening out. But now I want you to put 2 blocks underneath your feet, so your knees will be higher. I would like you to bring your arms underneath your legs and hold the block with you, and start leaning yourself forward. If you feel like 2 blocks is way too much, you can remove 1 block and keep only 1 block underneath your leg. Then let's move your hand further so that you can hold your hands into the other edge of the block. Bring your chin down to your chest and start feeling the stretch going all the way on the back side of your body now. In forward bend, if you let go of your head more and more, bring your chin lower and lower to the chest. You will feel it stretching more along your body and the back line of your body, including everything from your head down through your neck, through your back, through your buttock, and through the thigh. If you feel like it's so hard to relax here, you may find a pillow or another block to support your head. So in this case, I'm going to use a pillow and a block and put my forehead here. Make sure that your head can really relax. And tuck your chin down to your chest. So think of how you want to bring the top of your head down to the pillow and stay here. Slowly inhale and feel how the back side of your body is stretching. And if you exhale, maybe you can lower yourself a bit more, bringing your elbows a bit more toward the floor. Feeling the gentle stretch. Maybe not so gentle in some part of our body. Listen to the stretch and see where you feel intense. Maintain your long and slow breath. After a few breaths, maybe you can lower your block so that your head comes closer toward your foot. Find a new position for you whenever you are ready. And continue letting go of your body and allow your body to melt down to this shape. Keep your face calm and relaxed. As I lower myself a little bit, I can feel the stretch more intense in my right buttock. Keep tucking your chin to your chest so that you feel that stretch on your upper back and in the back side of your neck too.
Maintain long and calm breath. If you feel like the stretch is way too much, you cannot stand it, you support yourself more with more pillow or block underneath your head, or you get rid of the block underneath your feet. Anyway, we will stay here for only 3 more breaths. And then we will slowly get out of the pose. Bring your head up, stay for a while to let your body get used to the new position. Then you can slowly open your eyes, move the pillow or the block away from your head. And slowly bring your legs out of the blocks. Move blocks to the side, bring your hands behind you, and move your leg from side to side. And then let's bring your hands in front of you and bring your knees behind you. Step your left foot forward outside of your left hand. This is the lizard pose. We all know this pose. And for today, let's bring the big pillow to support underneath, the small pillow to support underneath your knee, and bring the big pillow in front of you. Make your leg not too far away, so we will not focus on stretching the back leg. Going to bring your elbows down toward the pillow. If you feel like this is too low, you can hold a block here and bring your elbows down in here. And now your knee will be very high up to your shoulder. Relax your head, maybe support something too underneath your head. So for example, I'm doing it like this. And stay here. So now the stretch will be focused on the front leg, in the inner thigh and in the hamstring. Relax your shoulders. And now your head will be upside down too. So it's a small inversion in this pose. Maintain your long and slow breath. And even though the pose is very soft, very still make sure that you have some control at your hips so that you can keep your hips right at the center and not leaning too much to any side. After a while, you may remove one block underneath your head. You may even lower your arms down toward the pillow. Maintain your long and slow breath as your body is unlocking a lot of muscles in your left leg. And then let's slowly get out of this pose. Maybe move the pillow away, or you can just keep the pillow here and bring your heel onto the pillow. Bend your front knee, half split, and and then straighten your front, bend your front knee and then straighten your front knee into half split. Eventually, you're going to keep your front knee as straight as your body allows you to, and flex your toes up to the sky to have a hamstring stretch. Now you can bring the blocks to the side. Oh, this pillow is too big. And you can rest your elbows on. Let's do it this way. And forward bend. So your elbows will be on the blocks. Maybe you can even rest your head on your elbows too, depending on how high you use a block. So this is a setup for me. But at home, you can bring this pillow away from you. Yeah, let's do that, that's better. And have the block at the high side. If the styrofoam block feels so unstable for you, you can use a cork block and rest your elbows on the block. So you forward bending. You can bend your front knee, it's fine, but point your toes straight to the sky, don't point it out and don't point it in. Stay here and start closing your eyes, bringing your chin to touch your chest. And feel the hamstring stretch in this half split pose. Curl your head down toward your body, as if you want to touch your forehead to your belly, so that you discover more and more stretch in the neck area. Allow your head to go lower. Follow the force of the gravity. And feel how your hamstring is getting longer. I can clearly feel that on my body, and not only the hamstring but also the calf muscle. And then let's slowly get out of the pose. If you feel dizzy, keep your head as high as your heart for a while until you can feel fresh again in your head. Slowly get out of the pose and change leg. So now table pose again, and bring your left knee on the pillow. Bring your right foot outside of your hand. And now you can use a big pillow with you for the forward bend in lizard pose. And for lizard today, we will not bring your hip low down to the floor. Keep your legs almost like a square shape here, and bring your elbows down to the pillow. If the pillow feels too low, you can bring your hand, your arms on blocks, and maybe one more block to rest your head on, or you can rest your head on the arm and stay here. Feel how your right knee is very high up to your right shoulder, and make a small inversion in the pose by bringing the top of your head down toward the floor. I can see how this leg on this side is not as intense of a stretch as my left leg. But what about you? Observe your own stretch and remember where you find the stretch. So now to me, a lot of the stretch coming from the glute muscle in the buttock. And I'm going to change the angle of the stretch a little bit by bringing my hip to the left side, so I can feel more in the hamstring now. You can move around very tiny in the pose like that and discover which angle will give you the best stretch for your body. Then you can stay there. Now it's coming more and more in the hamstring. So maybe it takes time for us to reach the stretch around the body. Now I'm feeling warm even in my toes on the right side. Then I'm going to slowly get out of the pose. Move my head a little bit. Then ready to half split. Once your head feels fresh and not light-headed anymore, let's move the pillow away. I'm going to prepare the cork block. Put the heel on the floor or on the pillow. Raise your toes up. Point your toes to the sky. Put the blocks here and so that you can rest your elbows on the block in a forward bend. And close your eyes. Think of how you bring your chin to your chest. Ground yourself. Think of how you want to put your forehead to touch your chin. Your knee. It's fine if you're bending your knee. But now your belly is very low and touching your thigh. And that is a hip flexion. And it will stretch the glute muscle behind the hips. So calf and hamstring and glute, they're connected. They are on the back side of your legs and they are right next to each other. So we should stretch them all out in order to have a more flexibility in the back side of your leg. It's not only about the hamstring, but it's the calf and the glute too. The same here to any stretch that we need to hold and feeling quite intense. You can move gently around the stretch so that you discover the angle of the stretch that feel the best for you. And now I start feeling the stretch on the top of my right glute. Allow your body to melt every time you exhale. Feel softer and just follow the law of gravity. Whenever you feel like the gravity is taking you lower, you can move your front heel away from you and be a bit lower. And bring your chin to your chest so that you feel that stretch all the way from your heels over the calf, the hamstring and the glute to your back muscles too. And at the same time maintain the long and slow breath. Always keep your body calm so that you can enjoy the stretch instead of being so annoyed, so tortured by the stretch. Then I'm going to slowly get out of the pose. Bring my legs back and go to a child's pose. So child's pose today. I'm going to put a pillow underneath my ankles so that my ankle bone will not have to crush down to the floor. Open the knee out and I will rest down to a big pillow here. Let's bring your face to the right side and then later to the other side. Bring your arms along your body. So now your hand will be very close to your feet and feel your butt being very big on the ground. Just keep yourself sinking down to all the soft and nice things that you have been putting to support yourself. Whenever you exhale, think of how your whole body, including your heart, your hips, they are resting. They have something to rely on. So feeling is very safe and secure. Then let's slowly bring your face to the other side. Resting in child's pose. I can feel how my belly is moving now. Listen to how your belly moves. If your body wants to do something naturally, like pass air or burp or anything, allow your body to do that. And that's why I really enjoy doing yoga at home. Next to you, move yourself up to the half. Now we're going to do frog pose. I'm going to do it on the side so you can see what I'm doing. Let's bring the big pillow to one side and another pillow to the other side. So the idea is that you will be kind of like in a child's pose, but you're going to bring your knees out wide like this and allow them to slide. So this will feel quite weird in the inner knee, especially if your knee is quite sensitive. That's why we need all these pillows to support you underneath your knee. So actually I'm going to use this pillow as the front and I'm going to use the small pillows to the side. Put my right leg on the pillow and my left knee on the other. Like this, okay. Point your toes out to the side and then slowly bring your forearms down toward the big pillow and start sliding your right knee and left knee away from you. So here the key is to push your hip back, because if you move your hip forward you will not feel it, but if you move your hip back you will start feeling the stretch very big in your inner thigh. You can support something underneath your head like a block, or you can just rest your head on your arm, on your hand. Stay here And just allow your knees to go apart from each other. When you inhale, feel how it's opening in the lower belly, in the bottom of your torso. And when you exhale, think of how you're bringing the tension that you find here out of your body through your nose. We're going to be here for the next 10 breaths. So be really gentle and slow with your breath. Don't rush. Anytime you feel like it's enough, you don't want any more, get out of the pose even before 10 breaths. Maybe once in a while you may find your knees going away from each other. To me, I feel like this is my limit and I don't want to go further at all. If you think it's too much, you can bring your knees back closer toward each other and stay in a less intense stretch in the frog pose. This one is intense, very intense. Try to relax everything in your body, because when we release some stress in some joint, we often tend to bring that stress to another part in your body. So keep your face relaxed, your shoulders relax. Stay for a few more breaths, and then let's slowly find your way to get out of this pose. So we're going to try to bring your knees back to each other, or you can just move your whole self forward and slowly get out of the pose. Slowly sit down to the floor and bring your legs in front of you. Now let's bring your legs in front of you for a forward bend with hip flexion. I'm going to use this big pillow again now. Straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. Stack your right knee on the top of your left knee in a half Gomukhasana cow face pose. Here. And then let's forward bend. So you can either have the pillow and forward bend on the pillow. Put something to support your head. If you don't want this pillow, you can just forward bend and maybe try to reach your foot. But have something to support your head too here. Maybe here. Oh, my back. So I'm very tight in my back, especially my upper back, so I can feel it now. Maybe I will need one more block to support my head with. So spend some time to build up a position for you. I think this will be fine. Yeah, this is great. And I will hold maybe my ankle or my calf, or I can use a strap to hold my foot. So try all these variation of the pose and decide which one work for you. These days I have been practicing with my back too. So now I can really feel how my back muscles are so tight, especially in my upper back where I'm already tight. When you inhale deeply, your body will tell you about all the tension that it stores up in the back side of your body. So listen to those. And whenever you exhale, you think about how you're bringing the tension there away from your body. Maybe I can use a pillow. Yeah, this is much better. And even bring the face to one side. But actually, putting the face to one side will take away some of the stretch. So I'm going to bring my forehead back to the pillow. Try to maintain your slow and deep breath here. To me, the part that I feel the most torturing, the most painful in stretching is my upper back. Let's observe yourself and see which part do you feel the intense stretch here. And I also can feel it in the calf of my straight leg. It's very intense because my upper leg is pressing the knee of the straight leg down to the floor. So it gives extra stretch into the straight leg. And the important thing is to always keep your shoulder relaxed and away from your ears. We don't want to store up more stress into the neck. Right now I don't feel comfortable. So many tight part on my body is being stretched out. So what I do is I would take deeper inhale to let my body know that this situation is fine. It's not panicking, not dangerous. So my body can relax and adapt to the stretch. In the last few breaths, maybe you can walk your hand closer to your foot. Find a new boundary for your flexibility. Go there. And then slowly get out of the pose. So take it really slow, because your body has been formed in a mode of this shape, and now you get out of it. Spend some time for you to get used to the out, to get out of the pose, and then slowly unlock your leg, lean back, maybe shake your legs a little bit, move your legs from side to side, and then change side. So again, you have some option to set up the pillow, but let's keep your right leg straight. Bend your left knee and stack your left knee on the top of your right knee. Option 1, you can have the big pillow in front of you and forward bend like this. This feels nice actually. Option 2 is that you're going to support the block and some small pillow underneath your head, and find a strap to wear around your right foot too. say I'm staying here. And forward bend. Keep your chin very close to your chest so that you can feel the thorough stretch in the back side of your body. And now again is a stretch feeling coming all over my back, because this part is a tight part of my body. Whenever I inhale, I can feel that stretch, and it feels very uncomfortable. Observe your body to see if you have any part like that on your body that feels so uncomfortable when you stretch it out. And I can also feel the tightness coming from my right buttock. Generally, stretching all from the heel, through the legs, through the back, all the way over your neck. If you feel like this pose is too much, you can get out of it for a few breaths and then get back in. But try to hold the equally long period of time on both sides. In the next few breaths, the last breath in the pose, you can walk your hands even deeper into the front foot. And stay here for the last few breaths before we get out of this pose. And then find your way to very slowly go out of this pose. Ooh. Take a few breaths for your head to get used to being upside, stand up straight again. And then slowly move out of the pose. Move your head around gently. Maybe you can bend your knees so that you can sit up straight. This way and the other way. Move really slowly and feel the muscles on your neck. They are stretching as you move them by making big circles. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms up. And then exhale, twist slightly towards the right side. So left hand on your knee and right hand behind you. Let's inhale back to the center and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale. We're going to do forward bend, Paschimottanasana. I really love to have a pillow so that I can keep my knee bent, and I'm very tight in forward bending, so this will make me feel more comfortable. For today forward bend, let's put one block in front of you, maybe even two, and try to reach the outside of the block. Pull with your arm a little bit as if you want to pull your block closer to your face. So bend your elbows, and if possible, put your elbows down to the floor or to the pillow outside of your shin bone. And then we're going to bring your chin to your chest again. Make that big curve in your spine. Oh my God. So to me, it's very tight in the neck and in the upper back. I will take it slow, but that will be our direction. We're going to bring your chin to your chest. Maybe bring your face down toward your knee. And again, if you feel like you are so far away from everything, you can bring a pillow between your legs and your face so that you can rest your face on, like this. Actually, this feels very good for my tight muscles on the low back, so I would stay here. And after a while, maybe you don't need the pillow anymore. You can find a thinner pillow, or you can just move the pillow away and put your face between your knees. Don't forget to bring your chin to your chest. And I want you to know that I am very uncomfortable in this position. My back feels very tight. But it's good because it's an indication that I'm stretching it out, which I need to do. So listen to your body and find the uncomfortable part where you stretch, very intense stretch. And know that you feel so because you are tight in those parts on your body. And that you should find more chance to stretch it out. And then slowly get out of the pose. Ooh. Oh my God, I'm so scared of that pose. Lean back, turn yourself from side to side. Move the pillow apart. So now let's put the pillow at the bottom of your mat so that after the next pose you can just bring your legs on the pillow and rest in Savasana. The next pose will be twist. We may need a block to put your leg on and a strap to reach to your foot. So let's lay down to the floor and first put the block to your left side. Bring your right leg to the left side, maybe on the block. And now let's wear the strap into your left foot. Hold the strap with your right hand and pull your leg. Maybe you can even hold your hand into your foot like this. Alright, and your left hand will be holding at your right leg in the calf, or if possible you can hold your foot too, like here. Try to turn your chest towards the right side and bring your shoulders down to the floor. Bring your face to the right side and bring your legs away from each other. Stay here, close your eyes and keep breathing through this twist. Maybe it's slippery and after a while your legs come close to each other. Then you can just encourage your legs to go away from each other by pulling your legs away. You should feel a stretch in the front of your left thigh, which is the leg behind you. And try to keep your shoulders, both of them, on the floor as you turn your face to the right side. As you inhale, you will feel a pressure on your belly because it's a twisting pose. So it takes some effort to keep yourself in this shape, but try to relax at the same time. Try to let go so that your shoulders will rest on the floor and the twist will be quite intense. What I notice is that I tend to contract all my legs muscles to be in this shape. But as our arms are holding the pose, we don't need to do that. So if you do like I was doing, you can relax your leg muscles a little bit. And then we will slowly get out of this pose. Ooh, and come back to the center. It was quite an intense twist. Stay at the center for a few breaths. Inhale, fill up your belly, fill up your chest with air, and exhale, relax your belly and your chest. And then let's change sides. So now let's bring the block. The block is here only in case you cannot put your leg on the floor, then you can put your leg on the block. But if you can put your left leg on the floor on the right side, then you may not need the block. Now let's hold the strap with your left hand and wear it on your right foot. Pull the strap and bring your right foot behind you on the floor. Maybe you can hold into your foot or your ankle, then you don't necessarily need the strap. And your right hand will be holding into your left leg. You can hold in your ankle or underneath your knee, or if possible, hold into your foot. And now let's open your chest up to the sky and try to rest your shoulders on the floor, turning your face to the left side for the twist. Imagine you want to bring your legs apart from each other. Stay here and take a few breaths. It will take us some effort to be here in this shape, but try to find relaxation. There's a lot of twist in your spine right now, and it's twisting in your belly. You make the inhale quite hard. Still inhale deeply and exhale slowly. And feel how whenever you inhale, your belly is pressing into your thigh. Whenever you have a chance, bring your shoulder more and more toward the floor and turn your face to the left side more to encourage deeper twist. Stay here for about 3 more breaths. And then slowly get out of the pose. Ooh. And go back to the center. So at first try to lengthen your spine on the floor. You can straighten your leg, put your legs on the pillow. Put your hands on your belly. Inhale deeply. And exhale, relax your belly. Let's move your hips and your shoulders apart from each other. Keep your hands right here in your belly. Close your eyes. And we will relax in Savasana. Try to keep your shoulder relaxed. Maybe bring your elbows further away from your body so that your whole shoulders can rest on the floor. You can either keep your hands on your belly, or you can bring your hands down to the floor and turning your palms up. And your legs on the pillow, they are pointing to the side freely. Wait for your body to cool down and your belly to gain back the space that you have been squeezing in the twist. And then let your breath slow down. Feel your belly and your chest moving up and down very gently. as your breath has calmed down, you can stay here for as long as you want in Savasana. If you feel cold, cover yourself with a blanket. Always keep your face calm and relaxed. I will slowly get out of this pose and finish the class. But please be here for long because you deserve it. Don't do anything, just relax. Thank you very much, and that was Mellow Flow for today. Namaste.